Alright, y'all, so now we off to the next segment, Anything Goes, where I talk about any and everything.
Subscribe.
You know I gotta hit the production notes, you know that, right? So, first thing I want to say in Anything Goes is shout out to Deion Sanders for taking the head coaching job at Colorado University. Um, it the culture has been divided in this particular matter, and my take on it is this: when you have more, you can do more. Coach Deion Sanders have a history of building and reaching back to his own community, his own culture, and helping us build and come up. Him taking the JSU job was a big deal. To be honest with you, JSU has a rich history in having Hall of Fame players, but this was back in the 80s, 70s, 60s. And the players from then and up until Deion got there, they've had a couple of good guys. A few made it to the NFL, but things happen. And not to say that the guys that they had before wasn't good players, but the light wasn't shined on that program, just like majority of other I hate saying black, but black college schools, right? So by him being there, it shined a different light that has never been at JSU, even when you had Hall of Fame players.
Subscribe.
So I believe personally, my personal belief, I believe that Deion wants to go to JSU and build JSU to an Alabama, a Georgia. But what a lot of people don't understand, especially those who have never played sports and college sports and on that level, it's about finances. You could take any school and make it a big top tier football, basketball institution or a place where kids want to come to your school if you have the money. What do that mean? Your training facilities, your facilities, how you look, how you look on the field or how you look on the court, how you're able to be dressed on and off the court. NIL deals have now changed the game. So if I get a scholarship offer from Alabama and I get a scholarship offer from Northwest Missouri State, and Northwest Missouri State, they present an NIL deal that pays me $5 million. Where do you think I'm gonna go? So the same thing with JSU, the lack of resources, and I don't think people understand the contribution that Deion Sanders have made to JSU by taking half his salary and putting it back into the school. I don't think most people would take half their salary and put it back into any place that they will work. He, partnership with he has a partnership with Under Armour. Under Armour laced them every game, and people don't understand a budget. You have to have a uniform budget. Most schools, especially in black college, their uniform budget was real shaky prior to him being there. So you start seeing a domino effect at every other school on them even having better uniforms. Like even Deion Sanders, like why majority of the schools don't even have last names on the back of their jersey? Like how much do that cost to put a last name on the back of the jersey? I pay the whole conference to pay the whole conference jerseys just for them to get their name in the back of their jersey. So I believe he wanted to build the program up to that type of level, but the lack of resources from the alumni, from boosters, from the financial community in that area, which is very scarce as is, didn't come through. And those kids was the one who was impacted the most. But the silver lining in all this is that when he came, he showed a blueprint of success. If you was really paying attention, you would take that blueprint and then you would push it forward and put your own little flair to it. So it's a lot that he was able to do. There was a lot that he was able to teach. And if they really learned and they really see what could happen, they can still take it and still be successful. It may not be the same, obviously, but they can still be successful. And as for the players that came to the school, you obviously you don't hear none of the players, majority of the players not complaining, because what people don't understand, you cannot take most of your team to another school because everybody is not an underclassman. You have seniors on your team. So, and then you have guys who,
subscribe,
in football terms, are loafers. Guys loaf on the field, they don't go all out. So, some of those guys you're not going to take with you as well. So, I believe, in my opinion, that because he has more resources at Colorado, he's able to help more kids that look like me, that's from the culture, and he gets to help other kids as well too. But the bigger picture is being able to help kids that look like me, that's from the culture, and help them take their families' lives to a whole nother level, because you can't save everyone, and it takes more than one person to do a part. It takes a whole. So if you don't like the fact that black college football is in the state that they're in, then guess what? Once you donate $5 to each school, it may not be, a lot of money, but it's something. And if you can get 10 of your friends to donate $5 to each black college school, then you're making a serious impact. So do something before you say something. So shout out to you, Coach Prime. Continue to do big things. I'm going to be rooting for JSU. I'm going to be continue to be rooting for JSU, and I'm going to be rooting for Colorado. But you already know who my team is. My team is Michigan. We had the big disappointing loss, but
subscribe,
we'll bounce back. It's cool. But again, shout out to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. Salute to you.